Alright guys, solo survival shelter build challenge. Can we go out to the woods and build a solo survival shelter? Let's go find out. I'm only taking one bag of gear. We're taking some MRE and some bits and bobs. You'll see when I pack my bag. See you out there. Alright guys, how's it going? My name's Si, this is Task Force Vlogs. Welcome to the channel. So, I feel like doing something survivally today and a little bit of adventure-y. So we're going to head out towards some woods near me. And we're going to start using some of this gear. So we started collecting like survival stuff. We've got sleeping bags, we've got tents, we've got lanterns, glow sticks, we've got all sorts of essentials. But yeah, we've got so much stuff, man. So yeah, we're going to go head out, and I think I'm going to go get a coffee. I'm going to make a coffee out there. There's some woods up near me. We're gonna test out an MRE. So I got a survival pack. And it came with this massive mountain pack, and it came with so much like MREs and food and survival food and stuff. So I might go out there, have a coffee, make some dinner. And also I built a survival shelter out there a few months ago, and I've been out there since. So it'd be nice to go and see if it's still standing, and if it is still standing, because it's starting to get a bit autumn now, the leaves will be falling. I wonder if we could build it up a bit. So fixed survival shelter, cook MRE, we've got pots and pans and stuff, and I've also got, I don't know if we're going to start a fire, so we won't have a fire because I've got a camping stove to take with us, so it's going to be quite fun. So let's set up this table in front of us, we'll get some gear ready, and we'll fill up my survival bag. So always, right, so the main bit's empty for stuff that we're going to take, but always flashlight, you know, this is also a compass, paracord, knife sharpener, we've got some. Always take this with us. We've got an emergency survival kit in there. We've got paracord and stuff in there, always ready to go. So, alright, so here we go. Let's go through some stuff. So, we've got water. We're going to need to boil that first. And we've actually got a little kettle in there. It's awesome. So, we're going to boil some water to make a coffee. This coffee I suggest for everyone as far as instant goes, without making it like properly. This Nescafe Zero is so good, man. We've got some stuff left over from when me and my friend Beeb went camping, and we opened a 24-hour British MRE. It was like this one, but it was 24 hours, so a lot bigger. And I've got some cookies in there, so we've even got some dessert, which is sick. So not having the 12, this is maybe another idea. If anyone wants me to go through the 12-hour, or even like foreign MREs, you know, there's Lithuanian MRE, Army MREs, sorry, and everything on the website. So if you want me to do that, I will. Otherwise, so we're gonna get the bag ready now. We do shit. So this thing is sick. This is a survival shovel, and it's got a hammer end, it's got an axe end, it's got a pickaxe end, it's got loads of stuff, multi-tool, absolutely awesome. It's like a 5-in-1 sort of thing. It's got an even bigger bag section, which is sick. So in the ways of, I have this awesome survival knife. So this thing is absolutely awesome. It's a Schrade survival knife, very unique materials made out of the blade there. Very sharp, very good. There's no need to take that with us. I'm not looking at serving a prison sentence on the way to there. So let's get rid of that. This one we will take. The reason we'll take this is just a little survival knife. You can attach it things, it's sharp as hell, and also it's got the fire starter on there, twisted fire starter. So that is your steel, and if the cooker fails me, we've got the means to start a fire there. This thing is awesome. So this was about 20-30 quid off Amazon again. This has in it a kettle, a cooking pot, bowls, knives, forks, everything. Like, it's amazing. I'll show you when we get on site. This thing, little food on the go sort of pack there, so that's pretty good. We'll take that. Now let's put the biggest stuff in there first. This, my friends, is the cooker. So we'll be taking this. It's got a butane bottle in there. You light it up, put that on there. Jobs are good and do anything. We took it before, and it seriously, it saved our lives. Without this, it would have been a dull experience. Wouldn't have been able to heat up food, water, or anything like that because it was during the heat wave stuff, and we weren't allowed to have fires in the field because we could have started a fire. So this is hopefully, look at that, made for it. I mean, luckily for this, we could actually hang it off the bag, but it's just gonna be noisy. Let's see if we can slot that in there. Might make the bag a bit bulky. Oh, but it also fits at the top there pretty nice. I'll tell you what, that is not bad going there. So front section then. Obviously we've got the multi-tool in there already. If you put that out of the way. So we've got my travel thing. This is metal there. We're going to take that for the coffee. It opens and closes. You know, it won't spill or anything like that. So that's pretty good. Taking the coffee. We've got water to make the coffee, and just generally, we've got the lighter for the cooker. So that's pretty good. And we always take the Zippo as a backup that needs fuel. So these are our dinner choices, guys. What are we having for dinner in the woods today? We have pasta and beef tomato sauce, pasta and beef, chicken with lentils, Hunter's chicken there. So this is actually out of the British MRE. This is what I got with the Preppers box there, which is also on the channel. If you want to see me open the Preppers box and get all this stuff, go for it. Tomatoes with beef, onion pasta. Yeah, fine. That looks the best. Maybe. But basically, we can just tip this out into the thing we're going to cook it. Usually, you'd have a big bag, you chuck it in there with boiling water, and you know it'd self-cook itself. But this is what we've got. We're not eating it cold. We're going to cook it on site. Boiler thing for a coffee. It's going to be sick. So there we go. We've got our dinner all packed up and ready to go. Right, let's zip this up. Alright guys, we've entered the forested area. I'm going to go check on the survival shelter now. So it's probably been about 2 months since I last checked on it. It's been there for about 4, I think. So I don't know if it's still standing. It's been destroyed. There might be a hobo man living in there. There could be an animal, a family of badgers in there. I don't know, man. Guess we'll find out in a second. Alright, so unfortunately it looks like someone's been out here and flattened it, unless I'm in the wrong area. But that pretty much looks like the stuff I used. But you know, that's man-made flat, and I had a campfire there, so yeah, that was definitely it. And it's actually been crushed, which is a bit annoying. I'll show you a clip of what it did look like. I'm just gonna have a quick check up here though. But it looks like it's just been kicked all over, to be honest. That someone's just trampled on it. Yeah, they've snapped it. Look, that was the Y shape where the I used to rest something against it, but it's been clean snapped, so you're damn kids. Alright, well, we've got all our stuff. It's a little bit destroyed, but let's not get defeated. Let's just pop it back up again. So what we've brought with us today, luckily we've got the paracord the building equipment, and a decent Swiss Army knife. So let's see if we can pop this back up. So the structure itself is quite basic, but it is quite sturdy, especially for like the UK. So if you can get a Y split end like that, it's pretty good. And you need 2 sturdy sticks, and you're just going to cross them like that. Alright, so we've done the basic. I'll show you the frame. So you just have your Y shape there, a load of paracord in the middle. Alright, it's a bit loose at the back there, it's dug in at the front. So the long process of finding sticks and putting them at the correct height, basically. You've got to be filling all the gaps, because these want to be holding leaves and stuff. By all means, for sturdiness, you could just loop a load of paracord around it and tie it up, but and then we probably need to build up the sides a bit more. We're going to start putting some coverings on it. And then you would just start lining it like this. Alright, so as you can see, it's coming on pretty nice. Luckily this time of year you see all the dead sort of yellow grass over there. Comes up so easy by the clumpfuls, but if you're using like hotter climates, Australia, Hawaii, anywhere but England basically, you can get like banana leaves and stuff like that, and they are massive. You can build a survival shelter in about 5 minutes. So this is what we're on with at the minute. So you see some gaps and some light coming through. You want to eliminate all that with just as much brush and just kick up some stuff. This has taken me probably about 25 minutes so far. So apart from the obvious gaps and stuff, anything you can find, lay up against it. And once the frame's built, you put up some heavy branches on it. It'll keep it solid to the ground. That is solid. A couple more clumpfuls of straw, hay, grass, whatever in the right areas, and that will be sweet. So let me just go do that, and then we'll prepare dinner. Alright guys, well didn't mean to do this much, but it's a bit bigger than last time. There's still some holes that need plugging. We need a lot more of this stuff, but as it stands, you can see the basic structure. You'd be fine in there with a fire at the front, as long as it didn't rain or anything, it wasn't too windy. Bit of shelter, you'd be fine, literally. It looks really good from the front, especially like sort of the camo on it. So I could just go grab that stuff for another half an hour and absolutely cover that. You could make it as thick as you want. It could be nice and cozy in there. You could even build a door to put on it. It's definitely bigger than my other one. You've got room to put my gear and myself in there, that front entrance. So let's set up the camp area now. So we're just setting up camp at the minute. I would suggest a ground sheet or something like that, so just a bit of protection, especially if the ground's going to get wet or something like that, and put it up the sides. You'd be pretty good in there. Right, so we're just setting up now. This is the gas stove in there. That's basic. And make sure you clear a good hard spot, especially where you're having flames and fire. You don't want it too close to the shelter. Alright, cleared a nice spot. Let's get this bad boy fired up, because I want coffee, man. So this is what we're going to cook our MRE in. So you actually get a pan. So if I cook it in this, it's just heating it up basically, because you can eat it cold or hot, and then you can eat straight out of there. So that's just going to go on there like that, and that doubles up as a handle. It's like a frying pan. And of course in there as well is your kettle, and this is going to make me a coffee. So that is the flame on. We're going to boil the water. While the water's boiling, we're going to empty our din-dins into there. Hope we've got enough gas, otherwise we'll have to make a real fire, but I'm not sure we will out here. Swiss Army knife, add a spoon. Right. We just have our coffee black anyway. We'll just have to stir it with a fork. While that's doing that, are you boiling? Look at that, guys. Nearly there, not quite. Okay, well that's boiling away. We're gonna get our din-dins. So this is pasta with beef and tomato sauce. Oh my god, does it look great? Alright, hopefully with a bit of heat this changes look. I don't want to put any of you off the video. But there's our pasta, baby. Look at that. Right, so I'm going to put the food on to cook or heat up. And we've got the water there going in nice and hot. I don't know if you can see the steam. And that should be enough for a full cup. Woo! Right, that is sizzling away. We have a coffee there too. Let's have a bit of a stir. Turn that down a bit because we don't want it to... That's a real low there. Okay. We've got the fork. Super hot, and if I want to walk back with it, I'll just put the lid on and close it. Travel mugs, get one. Oh yeah, red hot. Here we go, boys. Hey, look at that, opens and closes. I love this thing, man. So good. You got to have coffee. Right, that can sit at the side. Always remember, you've got to clean up your rubbish too, so empty that out. Let's get this sorted. And don't forget our cookies. Okay, that is sizzling away. Like I said, we just needed to heat it up. Didn't need cooking. Right, let's turn this off. And it's done its job. Back in there, seal it away. Done. That's easier than starting a fire, isn't it? Alright. That's fine, man. If you've had ravioli, Heinz ravioli or something in a tin, it's literally the same as that. There's always like some spice in there. It obviously flavour. I don't know what it could be. Pepper, paprika, not sure, a bit of chilli. And I'll tell you what, that was pretty damn good. You know what I'm ready for now? A British Army cookie. Ooh, you cooked that good. That's a nice coffee, man. Okay, what are these? Chocolate chip cookies, sort of. It's a biscuit. So we asked, could we build a survival shelter and survive out here? think we nailed it, to be honest. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.